Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Recore. I'm Nye.
I'm Mako. We're here to look for bits and pieces we may have left behind.
Yep, so we're going to be working on completing the Lonely Basin, which is the area that we're in. Lonely Basin is the first major area. So we're going to kind of do, for a second here, what we did in the last area, which is grab everything, find all the parts, things like that, just so I can kind of have all that stuff ready and raring to go.
Take it off the checklist.
Pretty much. If we have 80 prismatic cores to take care of, now is kind of the time.
At least, from what I'm given to understand.
Yeah. But Mako has found out some information that we should know.
Right, so because, we basically went and fought what, as far as we can tell, is the final boss.
I mean, kind of, sort of, a little bit. I'm gradually understanding that's not the case, but
It might not be the case, but it certainly feels like it if you've watched the lab video a couple months ago. So there's we've found parts for it. There's a dungeon that says you need this. There's a slot on the menu for a fifth frame, and so I got curious and thought, there's no way in hell they would make something like that optional. And I decided to do a little digging. And based on what I can find out, and admittedly I could be wrong, I have been wrong before, it seems that this fifth frame doesn't exist. Either it was not finished before release, or it might have been stripped out, or it's been stripped out for DLC. But this fifth frame, the tank frame, doesn't actively exist in the game.
we just unlocked a new arena dungeon somehow? The Crucible. Okay, so apparently there's just another arena dungeon just kind of sitting over here that, because I didn't explore this map enough, we never saw. Interesting. Okay, what I'm looking for is there's a prismatic core around here somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out where it is, and I had a feeling that it would be up. But apparently I'm wrong, so there actually is an achievement for getting all of the just kind of sitting things like this. All of these. So, no, now I've passed it. It's underneath me somewhere.
Or above you?
Well, that's what I was thinking, but that's what's above me, and you can't walk on these wires. So, I'm trying to figure out, I know I just saw a collectible over here somewhere. I think it's below me. I think it's actually in here.
That is also possible.
There we go.
There you go. But yeah, based on what I can see and what other people have been able to sort of try and look for, I need to...
Yeah,
Well, just find Violet.
Oh, damn it. Okay, we need...
the formal phrasing, as I understand it, is this frame is not in the game at this time.
There is... So that's our dungeon right there.
Yay!
So let's go get that done.
As you say, nip inside, activate fast travel, and swap.
Well, we'll get that done, and then I'll be able to we'll just get that one done, and then we'll come back with the ape named Ape.
Right.
Okay. Man, we're finding stuff. This is interesting. Huh. You need 8 cores to enter this room. Well, lucky me. Yeah, we have, if what Mako's saying is correct, then we have all of the,
all of the frames that are in the game at this
Wow,
time.
I started taking radiation.
Huh.
In a loading zone. If I spawn dead, I'm gonna be very upset. Yeah, if Mako's correct, then we actually are at the end of the game, which is what I assumed we were at, which means that we are at the I better collect everything anyways point. So there's our thing there. Which, honestly, that's where I thought we were anyways, so,
It feels awful short to me, actually.
Not especially. I mean, remember, the Recore retails at 40. So remember, this is not a particularly expensive game. Okay, come on. There's got to be something up here, right? And I actually, this is about what I was expecting out of it, to be honest with you.
It's good. It just, I don't know. It feels.
Well, what I gathered is that it is a game that is, I don't know, maybe it was the development time was turned off or something like that. So we are talking about a game that doesn't necessarily feel like it got all the time it needed. But I mean, here's the thing: to be perfectly fair about it, it is a Keiji Inafune game, and he has not had the most amazing track record lately.
Yeah, it's true.
Not saying that there's anything wrong with this game. It's just, it seems like the issue with this one was not that it was, this one didn't have the troubles that, Mighty Number 9 had. This one is just, it is not as long as one might hope.
Right. Well, it's not like its track record. It's better than Mighty Number 9 in a number of ways, but I think it could have still used a little bit more, another pass on the collision detection in a few places.
I don't know. A lot of it feels like, even though I've done some really weird stuff, remember, the game anticipated half the shit I've done.
This is true.
Like, you know, you gotta understand that. A lot of the stuff I've done, the game actively did anticipate, and I was allowed to go do it. So, we're still looking for one switch, by the way. Is that it? That's it. All switches done.
All the keys in one go. That's actually not switches.
See, this is interesting. You wouldn't think these enemies would spawn here.
Sorry, could you say that again? You're drifting in and out from me.
Well, I didn't expect these enemies to spawn here. These are tank enemies.
Right. That's the frame that I'm. That
I know, but like this is a really early area, and it's not exactly a high-level dungeon necessarily. So I'm kind of interested in the fact that we're having tank frames spawn in here at all.
Incidentally, they also made a pretty good guess at what the tank frame was for.
Okay, we are in a little bit of trouble here. So we've got 40 seconds left, and we still haven't even seen the boss. Which is kind of weird, because I'm not exactly moving slow here.
There's healers up there, remember? Those floating
Well,
things.
yeah, those die fast. This isn't a boss, by the way. That's just a guy.
Yeah.
I might have to redo this one, which is a little bit weird. You would have expected I should have been able to do this in general. Okay, there's the boss. It's not going to be fast enough, but...
Focus on killing stuff first and then go for the switches that after.
Yeah. It's too late now. Would have been close, though. Because he just died.
Yay.
So we'll just do this one more time. I also realized that I wasn't using lethals as much as I should have, so that probably has a lot to do with it.
That's fair. Anyway, as I was saying, they also came up with a pretty good idea of what the tank frame was actually like, what it's used for. Like not just for combat, but what its field of application would have been.
Oh.
The guess that I read, and I have to say I like the idea, is that it's used to it's used to get around in the quicksand areas. Which makes sense, I guess.
It does make sense. Give me my health up, and we'll just go do this one more time. We'll do it a lot faster. Yeah, the switches in this one are not hard. Okay. There's nothing in this room that we care about, so we just got to move quickly through this room. I'm not really sure how I feel about the arena dungeons. I mean, they're kind of like a necessary part of the game, like a necessary way to do dungeons, but I don't feel they're particularly interesting. You know? They just feel like combat has too much of a focus in this game, in my opinion. Would you die, please? Okay, well, maybe he'll die, maybe he won't.
Holy crap.
Okay, I'm caught behind a wall. There we go. What am I fighting? the instant extract. Basically took care of that wave. Oh, that's blue. Hey, Duncan just leveled up. And that's kind of proof that they can... That was something that you and I were not sure about. But that's kind of proof that Frame's not with you can level up from basic fights.
Well,
because Duncan is not with me. Yeah, I know, but the core, Duncan's core is not with me right now at all. It's I currently have Seth and Mac. And so one of the things that we were thinking is that you can only level them up when you get prismatics. But yeah, that just proved that's not the case. Where's the last one? There's the last one. Okay. Next. I love these missiles so much.
Those little flying healer things are real jackasses, really.
Yeah. Especially the ones that pick up your bots.
Okay, you got 1:20.
Yep. I think we have 2 waves left, but I'm not 100% sure. Nope. There he is. And he's going to die really, really fast this time.
I want to use a red.
He's orange. God damn it. Lose your shield, sir. Now he's red.
Now he's orange.
Please. Yeah, he's gonna be dead in a second, so I don't really care.
Now he's red. Now he's orange. Now he's scattered in pieces across the floor.
Pretty much. Where's the last one? There you are. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. And we're done. There's all of our stuff. Yay!
3 in 1.
Alrighty. Wasn't quite first attempt, but I'll take it.
Oh, second try, not bad. Usually it takes us 2 or 3. It usually takes us 3+.
Well, there's the ape crowhead. A special set of flyer jets.
White fugu jets, okay.
If I remember correctly, isn't fugu a type of sushi?
Yeah, blowfish sushi, I thought.
Isn't that the poisonous one?
From what I'm told. Even me and my liking to eat sushi will not go near that one, so...
Speaking of sushi, it is, currently, according to recording time, it is close to Halloween. And, my family decided to commit what I consider to be one of the greatest sins of mankind, and put a costume on our cat.
Oh.
And they decided to give it a sushi costume, because my family is full of jerks or something, I don't know. And the cat got so depressed once the costume was put on that he went onto the table and promptly fell over. And promptly fell over.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you could tell that the cat just did not want to live anymore. Like, you could see it in its face. It was just kind of sitting there just like,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, prismatic core. We're up to 40. Supposedly half of what's in the game.
Or half that's necessary to get your achievement.
Half as much to get to that that one arena. Okay, let's go at the ape. I think the combo that I should probably be running with for the most part is gonna be ape plus spider. And then so I should probably be running Duncan Seth for the most part, and then only pull out Mac when he's needed.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just... He digs stuff up, and so far there just hasn't.
Oh, no, I have him in the flyer core, or the flyer frame.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, frame-wise.
Yeah, but I have a... Like, the flyers only needed for the floating, and that's kind of rare. And then the actual dog frames needed for digging, and we have an achievement that we need to get specifically regarding digging.
I have not actually checked the achievements. I found out about the cores thing when we were trying to work out why the first dungeon had that glitch.
Which glitch?
The one where the first, the pylon 516 kept.
Oh,
saying,
right. Yeah. That glitch.
An example of one of the glitches where I think this game is very good, but it still could have probably used one more QA pass.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, as long as it doesn't interfere with the game, is forgivable.
I'm actually kind of amazed that it didn't get fixed post-release.
I'm not sure this one's actually had that much of a patching since then.
I don't really think it has.
Like they seem to imply at one point that they were intending to.
Well, I mean, the game came out September, so it's only been... Was it September? Yeah, I believe it's September. So it's only been, a month since it first came out. Yeah.
Oh,
so it hasn't been an incredible period of time. But it is one of those things that, like, these are things that could have been, as you said, fixed right then. So I don't know what the deal is here.
It just feels like this is something that was simple enough that should have been caught before it actually became...
Yeah. It's not a thing that particularly bothers me much, but, it's going to bother players.
It doesn't really bother me, but it feels sloppy.
Yeah. I mean, that's absolutely right. It just feels sloppy.
I love that beanie.
The beanies are so good. We haven't found the 8 beanie yet, so that's another thing we have to keep a lookout for. We found the flyer beanie, but not the 8 beanie. Okay. Let's continue searching here. So apparently I need to look through this area a little bit more closely because we did find that spot. I think this area is probably done, though.
Probably.
I kind of wish I had confirmation of that. Yeah, that's one of those pass-through things that, like, I would kind of expect, is that I'd have confirmation of area being complete.
And I'm still, like, really surprised that it hasn't given us, the Metroid-style area map.
I kind of don't expect one, to be honest with you. Because the map's already good at, if you pass near an area, it shows you what's there. Like this, the prismatic core that I'm hunting right now, I had never gone inside of this area before that I recall. So, this is just something that I passed nearby in the game saw it. Oh, hello. That is not a chest. That is not a chest at all.
That is a mini-boss, or a dam or something.
Yeah, like a level 15 enemy just sitting inside of a rock.
Let's see how many people actually get that reference. I like the way the map does that, because it really does.
This is kind of difficult game. Can we not make this difficult, please? Come on, give it to me. Okay. That was actually surprisingly difficult. Playing Tug of War when I can't see what the extractor is doing. I think it was just a visual glitch, but still.
No, see, I was, I like the whole, unveiling it as you go, especially if you get near it, but I'm surprised there hasn't been, like, an option somewhere to say, give it a chunk of stuff and just let it...
Yeah. I mean, that's especially going to be a thing once we get into that desert where there's just so much stuff there. I have no idea what we're going to find here, but it's a Duncan thing. Ooh.
Heck did that open?
I don't know. That probably? Yeah.
Yeah, that. Well, there you go.
Hey.
Health up.
Nice.
There's a glowing thing to your left there. So.
Yep.
How valuable that is, I don't know.
Worn spider magnets. Woo.
Because I wonder if there's an achievement for making all the blueprints, probably.
I really hope not. That might just be an achievement that I just don't get. Because I was thinking I do need to go and off-screen some collection. But that is a level of collection that is just a little bit not fun to talk about or even contemplate. Hold on, we're gonna be doing things. Hold on a second here. Once again, Nye doing things he is explicitly not supposed to do. Okay, where am I going? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get onto the pyramid.
Why are you trying to get onto the pyramid again?
Shits and giggles.
Okay.
Because we're at the end of this episode, and this is something that I want to do in general. Radiation. Okay, not there. That's not the spot I want to go to. How about this spot? Is this spot walkable?
Good old Shiggles.
That spot's not walkable. Okay. So, the thing is that the wire is electrified. So, you can't walk on the wire. However, we have in the past walked... Okay, can't go that way either. We have in the past walked directly on the chains. So what I'm kind of curious of, there's a chain plus wire combo over here to the right, kind of in the area I'm in right now, right there. So what I'm kind of curious of is if I can get on this one and what? Nope, never mind. It just shocks me. Okay. That's literally what I wanted to check. But it does the whole you are shocked and therefore can't do what you're doing. Does this do anything? Just... Am I just... Okay. Well...
Well, does this do anything? It probably horribly irradiates you.
Well, yeah, I'm being terraformed along with the planet, apparently. We're going to do this together, is what I'm understanding.
Now, you say that there's achievements for getting everything in a given area. Like, is there
Well, no,
any
I
way
think
to
it's
tell?
everything. I think it's everything, period. I think it said everything just in general. I'm not sure if it was for a given area or if it was just you have collected every item possible to collect. You know, I'm not sure which one it was. But no, there's no way to tell.
Those, yeah, but does every item include parts, or does it just include things like, you know, the orbs and the...
Well, you know those little white things I keep on collecting, the ones that are just the little parts are just built into the environment.
Yeah.
I gather those count.
Oh God.
Right. So that's why I'm doing kind of like a job of searching, because okay, that's radiation. That's why I'm doing a job of searching, because it feels like can I? Okay. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this.
Wow, you almost never run into
yeah, there's just invisible walls sitting here for no particular reason.
I think you finally encountered the shock collar.
Yeah, like that's wow. This game just doesn't do this. I'm on the wrong side of this invisible wall.
This is what I was talking about another QA pass, by the way.
Yeah, but they don't have people like me doing it. How many
Maybe
gamers do you think
maybe they
specifically went up on that particular wall and found out that they had a gap in the invisible wall? Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for us this time. We have... Ooh, that's pretty. That's kind of cool. Is there anything... Is that a place I'm supposed to go, or am I just seeing something cool?
I think you're just seeing something
Because there's just this floating ring in there.
That or hook with something else later.
You think this game has a later at this point?
Well, like I said, there was implications at one point that there was going to be DLC.
I don't think the game did well enough for them to follow up on that. But yeah, that's going to be it for us, guys. We have a couple more things we need to do in this area, if I'm judging right. I have a supply cache somewhere in the pylon. We have supply cache here. I got to check to see if the repository blitz area has been completed. Just because we did have trouble moving around that area. And I think I remember seeing a green smash and grab for Duncan. So, we're gonna have to go explore that. But that's gonna be it for us for now, at least. So thanks for joining us, and we will see y'all next time.